Most people waste money trying to fix a boring backyard. The funny part? Some of the biggest transformations cost almost nothing. These are 10 cheap gardening tricks that can completely change how your backyard looks. A few of them are so simple you will wonder why you did not do them years ago. Number 10, edge your beds. One of the fastest ways to make a backyard look more intentional has nothing to do with flowers, it's the edge. When grass starts creeping into planting beds, the entire yard quietly begins to look neglected. You might not consciously notice it, but your eye does. The boundary between lawn and garden becomes blurry, and everything starts feeling less maintained. A clean edge changes that immediately. You don't need expensive tools. A simple spade works fine. Cut a crisp line between the lawn and the bed, step back, and suddenly the entire space looks sharper. The plants haven't changed, the mulch hasn't changed, but the garden now feels intentional instead of accidental. And once that foundation is in place, the next mistake becomes much easier to spot. A surprising amount of landscaping looks awkward because it's too organized. People buy 6 plants and space them evenly across a bed like they are setting up chairs for a meeting. Nature almost never works that way. Plants tend to gather in groups, they overlap, they drift together. Some become dominant while others sit quietly in the background. When everything is evenly spaced, the garden feels stiff. When plants are grouped in odd numbers and allowed to form loose clusters, the whole space starts feeling more natural. The funny part is that you are not buying anything extra. You are just arranging the same plants differently. Number 8, use mulch like you mean it. Most people technically mulch. Very few people mulch enough. A thin layer usually ends up looking patchy within a few weeks. It does not create much contrast, and it does not make the plants stand out. A deeper layer does. Dark mulch acts like a backdrop. It removes visual clutter, and it pushes attention exactly where you want it, onto the plants themselves. Professional-looking gardens are not impressive because they always have better plants. They are impressive because nothing distracts you from the plants. A few bags of mulch can completely change how a planting bed is perceived, especially once those edges are already clean. Walk through most average backyards and your eye just wanders. Nothing really stands out. There's no destination, no visual anchor. A single focal point fixes that. It could be a large ceramic pot, a bird bath, a small ornamental tree, a striking clump of ornamental grass. It doesn't really matter what it is. What matters is that your eye immediately knows where to land. And something interesting happens when you do this. The yard often starts feeling larger because instead of trying to take everything in at once, your attention moves through the space with purpose. Good gardens don't show you everything equally. They give you somewhere to look first. Number 6, add height. A lot of gardens have plenty of plants but still feel flat. Everything sits at roughly the same level. Low flowers, medium flowers, fence, end of story. Height changes that. A climbing vine on a simple trellis, a tall ornamental grass, a narrow evergreen, anything that pulls part of the garden upward. Once different heights start interacting with each other, the space gains depth. The eye naturally moves up and down instead of just scanning side to side. People often try to solve a flat garden by adding more plants. Usually they just need taller ones. One of the easiest ways to make a garden look expensive is to stop thinking about individual plants. Start thinking about the entire bed. A painter doesn't use every color available. They build around a palette. Gardens work the same way. Walk into a garden center without a plan. and it's easy to come home with 6 different colors that all looked beautiful individually but compete with each other once they're planted. Instead, choose 2 dominant colors, maybe 3, then repeat them throughout the garden. Suddenly, everything starts feeling connected. The space feels less like a collection of purchases and more like a single idea. And that's usually the difference between a garden that feels busy and one that feels designed. Here's a trick professional landscapers use constantly: repetition. When the same plant appears several times throughout a border, your eye starts connecting those points automatically. The same thing happens with colors, pots, grasses, shrubs, or even materials. Without repetition, a garden can feel random. With repetition, it develops rhythm. You don't necessarily notice what's happening. You just feel like the space somehow works. And unlike many design tricks, this doesn't cost anything extra. You're simply being more intentional about what gets repeated. A single pot almost always looks lonely. 3 pots look deliberate. That's why designers rarely scatter containers around one at a time. They create small groupings, mix heights, mix sizes, let them overlap slightly, create a little scene instead of displaying separate objects. Even inexpensive containers start looking more expensive when they're treated as part of a composition. This works especially well on patios, decks, and awkward corners that never seem to feel finished. One grouped arrangement can completely transform an area that previously felt empty. Number 2, light what matters. Most people think outdoor lighting is about helping you see. The best gardens use lighting to decide what gets seen. That's a very different approach. A simple solar spotlight aimed at a tree can completely change the mood of a backyard after sunset. The same focal point that looked nice during the day suddenly becomes dramatic at night. Shadows appear, texture appears, depth appears. And because most homeowners only think about their garden during daylight hours, the transformation feels surprisingly dramatic for the price. A few well-placed lights often have more impact than dozens of additional plants. Which brings us to the biggest transformation of all. Number 1, create outdoor rooms. This is the difference between a backyard that feels like a piece of land and one that feels like a destination. Most average yards reveal everything immediately. You step outside and that's it. Nothing to discover, nothing to explore. The best gardens rarely work that way. Instead, they create the feeling of separate outdoor rooms. A seating area feels distinct from a pathway. A pathway feels distinct from a garden border. One area naturally leads into another. You don't need walls to create this effect. Plants can do it, furniture can do it, a simple path can do it, even a strategically placed bench can do it. The goal is to make the yard feel like a place people move through rather than a place they simply stand in. And once you start thinking this way, everything else on this list suddenly clicks. The edging, the focal points, the lighting, the repetition. They are no longer separate tricks. They are all helping create spaces that feel intentional. That's usually what people mean when they say a backyard looks expensive. Not that it cost more, just that it feels designed. Most backyard transformations don't come from spending more money. They come from seeing the space differently. Once you understand what the eye notices first, every decision becomes easier. And suddenly, the backyard you've had all along starts looking a lot better than you thought.